Hi there, it's Janice Thomson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland. And it's Sunday and I usually go live about this time on a Sunday. Yes, I've come in to finish a project that I started yesterday. Pardon me. Pardon. I don't know how long I'm going to last today. I've got a bit of an upset tummy going on here, but anyway, that's maybe too much information. Hopefully I'll be okay. I'm hoping it will pass. I'll just get this light on. Righty, I'll just find myself on my other channel. Hi Lanny, hi Karen. Are you home, Karen? Did you have a good day? Hi Valerie, hi Judy. Come away in and get a wee seat by the fire. Oh, you've got to go to work today, Lanny. Oh, well. Well, c'est la vie. You had a very good day. Oh, I'm so glad. Did you have a cup of espresso while you were out? Sorry, private jokes going on here. Anywho, yesterday I covered this box. Yesterday afternoon. And it's just got this cool wee drawer. So I've decided that I'm going to make a little wee book. Hi Joanna, in you come. I'm going to make a little wee memory booky type thing to go in here. And I have already cut some card because I didn't want to spend too long. Maybe an espresso. Oh no, there's no X in espresso. You show me the X and I'll believe you. Right, anywho. Right, so I've cut card here to make a booklet. Now, disclaimer, I did a wee craft along with Artful Stampin' with Ruth while she was doing a live video just a few weeks ago, I think, a couple of weeks ago maybe, and she was doing little booklets. And for the spine part of this, I have used Ruth's measurements, although this is much bigger than the one I made and she made. But she made 3 little booklet type things. So I thought that's actually a very, very easy construction. Now, oops, it's just sitting and just fits in there. So I'm hoping we'll be okay that that spine doesn't break down. But I don't want to start making complicated measurements. But I think it will be all right. So what we've got here is an outside part which is 10.5 centimetres. They're all 10.5 centimetres that way. And 20.5 centimetres this way. I'm saying it out loud because you might have to prompt me when I'm doing layers. I might get myself in a muddle. So this one's got 1.5 centimetres in the middle. Then this one's got 1 centimetre in the middle between the score lines, and this one's got 0.5 centimetre in the middle between the score lines. But when they close up, they should all just be about flush. Flush enough for a wee memory bookie. And I've got some of this delightful Floral Delight paper left over. Now, I believe this is in Last Chance. I couldn't check because there's gremlins at the moment. I think the Stampin' Up site is down for a wee while for maintenance. I'm sure I did read a missive at some point last week that there was some time, but you know what, I didn't really write it down properly. So I've got more of the As Your Afternoon card around in case I need it. I've got the rest of my a one sheet wonder that I stamped yesterday here. I've got Daffodil, I can't even speak, Daffodil Delight double-sided paper here. As I say, the rest of the one sheet wonder, and some of this paper. Now, but I don't think we need the florally parts of this, but there are some bits here that, you know, these patterns might work here. So we'll just see what happens. Right, so what I was thinking was to layer it up with yellow on the ones where I'm going to use the bits of that, and I've got a scrap of card here for writing and doing maths if I need to, although I do have this here. So I'm going to stop and take a breath. So is there anyone in that I haven't said hello to? So I said hi Lanny, hi Karen of Tilly Crafts, hi Valerie, hi Judy, hi Joanna, and anyone else who comes in, just give me a poke if I haven't spoken to you. Right, so what I'll do is I'll cut myself some layers with this, and we'll see what we do. I've just made these bits. I've no further plan, really. But I thought, because the big flower had daffodil yellow. So if the width is 10.5, let's just go down 5 millimeters. And make this 10 by 20. Oh, aye. Just double check that that is correct. Yeah, that'll work quite well as a layer. Now, I think I maybe should cut 2 or 3 of them at least, do you think? Oh, look. Right, so if I now, what did we say? 20 by 10. So if we get 20 here, let's bring this big arm in, it gets some, I'll probably need it again, but it uses up a lot of my space. Right, 10. Straight. 1. 2. I didn't even check to see if I've got glue that works. Did you all get a wee seat by the fire, and have you all got a wee drink? I've just got water. A bit of a funny tummy this afternoon, so. Drink plenty of water, flush it all out, that's the idea. Right, so I've got that. So I want to choose a piece here. Oop, for the front cover of the book. I'm doing. Okay, so what will we pick for the front cover? I'm looking at the direction of the butterflies. I'm going to make that border maybe just a bit more. Let's just go for a maybe 5, 6, 7, 8 millimeters. I did measure that. It's just to make sure that I can get max out of this. So 8 from 20. So again, like the front of the box, I've got a space up here. So if I want to put any titles on this, I can. So it's got an 8 millimeter border. So pretty, isn't it? Agree with me. So let's, I think we'll just, I'll put these to the side just now. Now that I've decided I've got a front. I'm going to glue the basic booklet together now. But what I have to do first is get glue that works. So I'm not really giving you lots of measurements here, pardon me, because this is a, you know, a single project. You won't all have a box exactly the same. So it's using the measurement of the box that you're covering. Oh, see, it worked first time yesterday. There was never a chance that was going to happen today, was it? You can use double-sided tape for this as well if you want. I just got to pick that up because it's so long. I need to make sure that it's roughly in the middle. Hi Gina, in you come. Just make sure it's straight. And then, where's my bone folder? You got my bone folder. Just quite good to give it a bit of a rub on the spine. Rub-a-dub-dub. And then the same again. There's still something clogging that glue, but I've got a funny feeling it'll suddenly all come out at once, and then I've gone and slipped, so wipe that off because we don't want the pages sticking together. And again. Nope, that's moved. Oh, not doing too well here, are we? Or are we, Janice? Get your fingers. It's because I can see there's a bit of glue moved. I'm going to take that out because I'm getting myself in a kerfuffle. It's because there was a bit of extra glue there. I will get my glue rubber in a minute. I think we'll put a bit more wet on here. See how quickly our glue absorbs. You don't have too much time. If you start faffing like I did there, then you just get into a real mess. going to have to just go with it. Let's see, it needs to be moved up a wee bit more there. That's it. What you're really looking for is it to have the same margin at either side, which is not too bad. I just need to be cautious of that bit. So basically I've now got a few pages in my wee booklet. I think it'd just be like a wee photo book or something like that. You can do whatever you like in. That's enough pages. I'm glad to have you here, Gina. That's cool. So we've already decided on the front cover. So I did this yesterday, Gina. I stamped a big one sheet, a 12 by 12 one sheet wonder, and I'm just using it now. And I decorated this box with the slidey drawer. I got something gifted at Christmas in this. So there's no advertising today, it's all covered up. So yeah, I had great fun stamping it. So if you want to pop back later and check out yesterday's video, you'll see what I did. I definitely channeling Ruth from Artful Stamping. And all of this project it's all inspired by things that I've done with her. I mean, yeah, pay attention, Janice, stop talking. So it's just a simple booklet. I'm not expert on the folio making yet, a long way from it. Ah, thanks, Joanna. Okay, so that's the front cover. That's all, to me, that's the important part. I've no idea the rest. I've not thought any further really. But let's see what we've got. This bit left. So I'm wondering if we do the butterflies are going that way. Right, so we'll not do them all the same then. Let's see. Just want some little bits of it. So I think I'll just play. So if that's wider than the page, so I might be able to do a little wee pocket with this, do you think? So if I have that down there. Hi, Shirley. If I do a wee bit of scoring on this, I could make that into just a wee pocket, and then we can work out how we decorate. I could get into stamping on the yellow as well, but there's a bit of me thinks I might, if I want to stamp, I might just do it when it's on the booklet. Just a wee journaly type thing, yeah. Photo book, something like that. I'm not quite, to be honest, I don't know, I'm just decorating it. quite sure. Don't really have a plan, but you know, sometimes we can just invent as we go. Now, we need to be quite smaller photographs on this, so I was thinking that 3 inch by 3 inch would be probably the size of photo, so we'll have a look at that in a minute. So right, where was I with this? Right, so I think I'll just do a bit of a simple pocket, not a big fancy one. Right, so what we got here is just over 11. So if I just do a score at 1 centimetre, this will be the most simplistic pocket ever. One centimetre. We can do fancy ones, but just fold and burnish your score lines, and then take some snips and just cut diagonally through through the cross that makes. You're trying for a 45-degree angle. You can measure it if you like, but basically we're wanting that. Yeah. And then we're just going to pop that there. Yeah. Just putting glue on those bits that I've folded in. And just hold it down. It just gives, it's not like a deep pocket, but it's enough that keeps that stuck down, and then, you know, you can pop in tags, or, you know, we can put a bit of journaling in there if we want to. We'll do that later. Whoopsie doopsie. So I think I'll go in here and pop yellow on there anyway. We'll use these yellow layers that we've got first, and then we'll look at what else we've got. Now this is the double-sided card. So you see it is lighter on one side than the other. And yeah, we might, we can do embossing on this. I just thought it was nice and bright and spring-like, isn't it? Let's just continue with the yellow on the right hand side. We'll need to cut some more, but then I'm thinking, well, I'll leave the middle just now, because I don't know, I might come up with something for the middle. We might even do some more stamping, I don't know at the moment. So as far as booklet making, etc., I'm just a beginner. It's not something I've done a lot of. I've watched Ruth a lot. She has been making some amazing folios and booklets. And as I say, I did make those booklets along with her just the other week. Right, so I've used up the 4 yellow layers, have I? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So do I cut? I think I'll cut another couple of yellows. If this gets boring for you, I'm sorry, because it's not a planned, it's just a make it up as you go thing here. That wasn't good. Ooh, I can't pick it up. We should get a 4th. We might as well cut this just now. So it's 10. By 20 for the layer. As I say, I'm not sure what we're putting on. The rest we'll just... Oh, should I cut? I was thinking that this Hessian one, I might... Would that make a good layer on the inside of... So I've got a full sheet of that. I want to use up this paper anyway. Well, there's that. That's bright, isn't it? But that would be okay on the pages that, because it's not too, it's fussy but not too fussy. Let's cut it and see. We've got the opportunity to use both sides if we want. Right, so 20. I know I do like this DSP, it is cheerful, isn't it? I will keep these bits so I can make bits and pieces for it with them and layer it up. Right, so that is already 20, so I can cut 10s now. So I can bring that arm in for a wee while. Drives me bonkers because it keeps hitting off my iPad when I'm looking at your comments. I hope this inspires other people to have a go. Oh, Lanny, I had a quick look at your camping memory book. That is fab. Oh, Lanny, what is it? Broken Shell? I've forgotten what your channel's called. Lanny does a lot of memory keeping. Right, I've got layers now. to stick in my book. So where was I? I was doing the yellows on that side, wasn't I? So we've got this one. Yeah, it's very spring summery. As you say, uplifting. What? Go and tell me, broken shelf. Can you pop your channel? I know it won't show us a link, but put the name of it here for it. Broken Seashell Stampin'. If you check that, if you search for Broken Seashell Stampin', you'll find Lanny's channel, and she does loads of memory keeping and it's just full of ideas. And she goes away on road trips and things, so she's got loads to. I think in the middle here for the moment we'll put Hessian, because we will add more decoration, but if we do that in there just now, because we want it to be matchy in the middle, don't we? Maybe not. I don't know if I should have. You know, you do have the you do have the option to decorate the pages before you stick them together, but I would have, at the moment, because I'm just learning this, I would have a hard job visualising what was going to be going where. Thank you, Joanna and Lanny. You have it. Check Lanny's out. It's fab. Those boys are lucky to have you for a mama. Do they know that? Cooking them breakfast, taking them camping, going to see all these fun things. Okay, so what we got left? Right, so we've got two of these. So let's put this. See, I don't think it is too much with that, because it's limited palette on this. Thanks, Joanna. Just don't get into trouble at work watching me. This glue is challenging me, but I do like a challenge. Oh, hi Hazel, I never saw you sneaking in. I hope you're okay, sweetheart. And you're all quiet. I hope you got something from the table while you were in. Okay, Lanny, while the cat's away, the mice will play. Oh, that's it, right. So I've got one blank one there and one blank one there. So what if I now use the lighter yellow there? Is that all I've got left? Have I used... I thought I cut, yeah. Well, we'll use them. Let's not waste them. They're good for a base. Pancakes for breakfast. Will we all just jump over to Lanny's for pancakes? What are you having with these pancakes today? I'm partial to some blueberry. So this delightful floral paper, I'm pretty sure it is Last Chance. Is it, or is it carrying over? Is this one of the ones that's carrying over? Who remembers? Some papers are staying and some, no, I'm pretty sure it's Last Chance. Yeah, it is. I'm just learning with the new catalogue and all the changes. So on Tuesday, the new catalogue goes live. Right, so we've got we've not done anything on the back, but we've got a layer at least on every page, and I've made a pocket here. So let's see what we've got left here. Just got some bits here. Well, we don't need any more of this DSP here. Do we want any in the middle? If I'm going to put photographs in, I'm maybe not wanting too much on each one. Is that all I've got? That bit and that bit. So did I just make a few more pockets, or will I have some, a strip? The brain's not. Do you think maybe I could just chop some strips either side? Even on there that works, doesn't it? Or do I put a pocket on there? So we do that one here again, but this time, yeah, I'm thinking I'll cut that bit into strips. I'm thinking put another pocket here for tabs, but this time it'll just need to be a tight fit because I don't really have the space to fold it. I don't really want to have butterflies going sideways. And I've definitely obviously decided that this book is this way. So let's do that one. We will not cut any more off that. Or then maybe am I? Maybe I am. Maybe I just put some strips. Yeah. The brain is just coming. It's following behind. Right, so if that's 11 and a bit, so I could get a 3. I've gone for 3 centimetres there just now. We just can only do one bit at a time as I decide. Glue. Pass the glue. Well, if we use strips, that way we get more out of this paper. And then we'll make some mats for photos. Now, what did I say? What would, if I want it to be that way? So that's 10. No, 20. 19.5 maybe. Oh, the brain, the brain. I'll just chop that bit off there, and that will go there to be used elsewhere. And then we'll get well, you found more lovely DSP, have you? 1. 2. And then we've got this bit here. We'll keep that. It's pretty too. Right. Hi, Keisha, and you come in. And Lisa, sorry, just I didn't see you there. Okay, so let's see, where do we go in? Right, so we've done something in there just now. Right. Maybe should have stamped 2 sheets yesterday. Right. I'm just always making sure, I think my butterflies are going the wrong way there. Are they? Oh no, they're not. I was right the first time. Don't doubt yourself. Anybody else do that? Should Julia always just go with your gut? The thing is, no one else would know. Not it. And here. See, it's meant to be random, and then you can see that I'm starting to look for patterns. I'm more just looking to see that the DSP gets shared out. The stamped 1 sheet wonder thing. So I've made a 12 by 12 piece go quite a long way. So it's everybody, have you all budged up and let Lisa and Keisha in by the fire and made sure they've got something to eat or drink? So, where are we going? Pocket, strip, wee strips, nothing on here. Yeah, you've got a big strip in there. So, shall we just use that as it is? Just pop it in as is. You could cut that in half and make tags to put in there. Or I can do tags as a separate. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, yeah. Who else? Could do tags separately later. That can be another project. Probably could have put that in there, but never mind. Right. So we've just got these wee bits left. I'm just seriously going to just pop them in where I think. Yeah, Lanny, we're waiting for those pancakes. It's taken a while to get to the UK. Probably could have put that as a wee pocket, but I haven't. I've just put it in as a decorative item. Right. There's that one. Yeah, so we'll do something on here. Right, so do you think I'll do another one of those pleated pockets? Well, not pleated, but the, like, oh, chop off. Yeah, I want real Canadian maple syrup. I'm assuming that Keisha brought that in with her. Right, I'm just doing a 1 centimetre score here. 1, 2, and I think this is the last piece of the 1 sheet wonder. Oh no! Oh no, Keisha! I want the real stuff. You'll get expelled from your country. It's like a Scottish person admitting they don't like haggis. I guess you can't help what your taste buds tell you. So again, just cutting this like right through the cross, a sort of 45-ish degree angle. Just giving us a lovely wee poochie pocket. Or real maple syrup with cream cheese. I can't say I've done that before, but that sounds cool. To be honest, I can't actually have maple syrup. I have to have it's like a sugar-free syrup thing, which is really, which I don't bother with because it's pretty awful. And full of dreadful chemicals. They're probably worse than sugar. Of course, I didn't burnish those folds, which I should have before I put the glue bit. Well, that sounds okay. I quite like sweet things with cheese. What about cheddar cheese and apple pie? Who likes that? Cheddar cheese and Christmas cake. Lots of things. Right, so we've done a wee bit of work here now. Can we just make sure it's still going to fit in that box? I've made a mess on my desk already, of course. So look, fits in nicely, doesn't it? Woohoo! Wensleydale cheese with Christmas cake. I've actually had Lancashire cheese with Christmas cake before. So, yeah. Some cinnamon too. Woohoo. And I'm really quite pleased. Then I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do next. Apple with cheese is nice, yeah, fresh apple. Right, so I've still got some bits here that really, that's lying here. Just trying to not waste. Do you think I could do that at the top as well? Or will I get the size for photos now? Under my desk, I think I've got some. Well, my grandfather used to do golden syrup on his Yorkshire pudding. But worse than that, he used to leave one on his dinner plate, scrape the gravy off, and then put syrup on it. In here I should have some photo maps. Ooh, no, they don't know where they are. Do you know when you thought you had something that was... Oh, they're not there. Alright, okay, well, we'll just cut some then. There's a photo mat. We're on there, that would work as a photo mat. Right, so what's 3 inches in our language? Is that? Where's my ruler? Who's got my ruler? Who stole the ruler? This is rubbish, man. Oh look, I found some seeds. Oh. So again, you could do something like, if you want to give a gardening friend a gift. Oh, I just found these in. So there's another idea for a book like this. What about a seed book? I thought I had 2 pockets here. Oh yeah, I've got that one, look. These pockets hold seed packet. Is that clever? So it could be like a garden book. Right, so I just wanted to know. Three inches is about 7.5. Right. I just found that there. Right, so cut that. So if I just did 7 centimetre photographs, because I can chop my, you can chop your photos down. So if we cut that 7.5. half and then cut any photos just as this is just a wee bit smaller than 3. Let me see. I'm just cutting it on this because I had these lying. So on the Hessian, so we could have a couple of photos there. And or you could do them straight if you're, you know, if you like everything straight, then that's okay. Now I've got these spare here bits, so we'll just use them. I'm not quite sure where my stamp set is with the wee camera, but I think it's out amongst the last chancy stuff. It's a stamp set that I'm keeping, the Smile one. So you could, let's just stick them down now, and then just put your photos on. Let's just stick them down. I'll just put, if you don't want anything to be permanent, what you can do is just use a wee glue dot there. But I've just put a bit of glue in the middle, so if I really wanted to, I would take them out for the moment, but they will be. Well, certainly could put one in to gift with the book. Could even just be a photo book. You know how I take a lot of photos of flowers. You know, it could even be just some pictures of flowers, or, you know, you could journal what you grow in your garden. Keep a note. I do have a notebook where I have written down what we planted, when we planted, and what the variety, not that we've put very much exciting in, but there's, you know, there's a bit of photo panel there. Because we've got these 2 pockets in a row, I certainly think we'll pop 1 pack of seeds in there. It's like, so we could have maybe another photo here. I'm just using the bits that are lying about just now. That's 10 across, isn't it? I'm just thinking that. I'm really making this up as I go along. And that's what to do, is, you know, use what you've got. And I've just got another wee idea that just might work to decorate in here. Because I'm definitely going like heading in the sort of gardening route here. So it took me a wee while to kind of decide what I was going to do. I was going to cut this strip here at 7.5. I'm trying not to have any of this paper left. Quite liking it myself. And as I say, there was no plan really about just the shape. I don't know, sometimes it's good to just develop your ideas as you go with what you've got, you know, just use what's around you. Now we can put some tags in there. Now, I was just thinking that we've got that nice stamp set. I don't know where I put it. Grow with Love with the herbs. So if you're planting herbs, and I've got herb seeds somewhere around here, things keep moving. But with the Grow with Love, you've got nice little, you've got a die that cuts out envelope like that. So I think you could, do you know, I know that's different colours to everything else, but it's not that terrible, is it, to pop that maybe in there, and you could use that. Or you can use it that way, and you could put a picture there. The other thing I was thinking, I'm not quite sure if there's any good colours. I've still got quite a lot of this kit, and I might have just ordered another one. The heirloom. I'm just wondering, since I'm going the flower route and herb route now, there's tags in here. And I love my butterflies. I like butterflies. I like to encourage the butterflies in the garden. So just have a look through what you've got. I love these vellums. What else is in here that might help you? I thought we had, right, yeah. Okay, that did stick that down, but I could have. Hi, Dan! Oh, 2 days in a row, wow! I'm just playing. You know, just look at the things you've got and decide if there's anything that works. So I need to put, but you see, that needs a wee hole in it and some ribbon. But I have, oh, I'm stiff. Again, I have this pretty, everything's falling down now. Got to craft a lunch. This pretty ribbon. It's Daffodil Delight, and it's a satin ribbon. Just a thin one. I've forgotten what. Well, it went with the paper designers. This paper, it was from that sweet So I'm thinking come come out. Yeah, you're right, it could be a good scavenger hunt type. I think I want that to be a tag too, but I think it needs to be on something. There's something going on there. Look at that. How perfect. Well, I'll tell you what, I wasn't feeling too grand when I came on. I'm feeling fine now. Who doesn't like a sunflower? And I've got these new lovely wee I don't know if that'll be too lovely wee punches. So a trio of punches. Absolutely cool. Got glue and gunk on that, so you've got a slotty one for ribbon, tab top, and just a wee hole. 1/8 of an inch punch, and the ribbon. Here it is. Because it's 1/8 of an inch, is it? Wide the satin ribbon. I can't read the English bit. Maybe it's 1/4 of an inch, I don't know. But it went through the hole, no bother. I think, there you go. Maybe just trim that down a wee bit, maybe just a bit. As I say, there's other things in here, do you know, you might just want to add. You can keep going and going and going, of course. Oh, I don't know what's on the circles. There's a botanical butterfly one as well. Loads to pick in that, the heirlooms kit. It's just fantastic. Did I tell you? It was fantastic. Do you know what? Take care, Shirley. So what a couple of days I've had. I'm really pleased with how this turned out. I had no idea. I didn't have any real expectation that I would achieve. So we've got space for photos. So if I give this to someone, they get a packet of seeds. What a butterfly-ish going on here. Photos in the middle. Do you think I need to stop? You can add more even after So even after you've put, you know, you can add bits after the photos as well. I just saw this and just thought that might just on the edge there, and then the photos still go there. No, we'll not do that one there. And we need a photo mat there, so I can yeah, it's just fun. Look, and so I could put that there and then I could journal or something on there. Whoops. By the time I come to put photos in, I'll not remember why I put things where, but that's okay, because you can add to it then. Just drop some. Oh, it's a tag. Let's put it back. I think we'll leave this back, that one, just as it is just now. Nah, lost. Oh, look at those blue ones. Right, we'll just stop just now, because once I put pictures in, you can go on and on and on, and you can decide. There's just so much. So use what you have, use your stash. I know you've got some. So I'm going to stop there. It's got to be, oh, it's 2 minutes past 7 now. If you guys want to go over and see what my Tuso crafts are up to, I will be watching, possibly incognito, because I'm just going to make the dinner. It's sort of prepped. I'm just got some veggies. Well, I'm just getting a mess here. I don't want to lose this lot, but I want it over there out of the way, so I can come back and just let you have another wee leaf through my wee booklet. I say once you put photos in, you can add more decoration. Yeah. Oh, hi Jackie, and you come. Yeah. Who, hands up, who's not got any stash to use? Well, if we get stuck, you know, if we've got too much stuff, we can decorate the back. So anyhow, look, that goes in the drawer. We've got the other side of the box. I'm really pleased with that. I really am. All from just a box that I got at Christmas with my headband that I wear to bed, so I can listen to things when I wake up. Because Peter doesn't hear it, even though he's on the next pillow. They really are good. So yeah, thank you so much. So what I think I'll do is, for the final photo, is I'll do like that. So I really appreciate all the company I've had over the last 2 days while I've been making this. And yeah, you were lurking, Jackie. No problem. So I am really pleased. And if I'm happy, everyone's happy. So let's have a look. Let's see. I kind of forget what to do here. Right, what we doing? How did that happen? Just letting you have a wee look. closer, and you might be able to see all the splatter on this on the stamping. Not focusing very well, is it? But I won't add anything, because if you want to put that in your bag, I don't want to put layers on the outside. Yeah, I am going over to see Barry and Jay. So thanks very much, everybody. I really appreciate your support. If you could share this out to any crafters that you know that might enjoy this, that would be fab. Yeah. Bye. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, whatever you do with it. Take care, everyone, and stay well.